intro now. I'm going to intro. Are you listening?
I'm always listening.
Yeah, listening. Yeah, I'm going to do the intro now. So you just be very quiet while I do the intro, and then when I finish the intro, then you can come in and you can say your thing. But when I'm saying the intro, you just sort of say quiet.
You know what you're doing now?
Yeah.
You're being a cunt again.
Yeah, but I'm just explaining to you the very basics of the podcast that we do the intro. I speak the intro and you stay quiet.
Yeah.
Now, after the intro, then you can say something. We're about 100, 200, 300 episodes in now. You seem to get this wrong every time, but just to be very clear, you just stay quiet when I do the intro thing, okay?
All right. Thanks, Mum.
You just be quiet. Okay. All right. So you start being quiet now.
When? Now.
Now.
Then?
I'll do the intro now. And so now? quiet. And I'll, when you can speak, I'll say, okay, intro's over. You can speak now. We'll just get that clear.
Okay. Well, you just said that's what you just said. Then is that what you mean?
No. In a minute, when I say that we're going to go quiet, shh. When I go shush, you start being quiet. Yeah. And then I say, okay, intro over, and then you can start talking. Then,
okay. So I haven't done it yet. Okay, you haven't done it yet. So I can keep talking. Is that all right?
Get ready for it. Yeah.
I'm holding my breath. Was that the shush?
Yeah. That was the shush.
Okay, go.
The Terminator is an 1880. Oh shit.
So you fucked yourself up. I don't even need to say anything.
Okay, right, we'll do it again.
Call yourself a professional. I mean, we get paid for this, Dan.
The Terminator is a 1984 American science fiction action film directed by James Cameron. It stars Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, for I can't say the last bit. Can you read this? You see this word in front of me? What does that say on the screen?
Am I allowed to speak yet? You didn't say I was allowed to speak.
Oh, just for this bit. Just for this
you've
bit.
Done this
I'm trying to say the word. What? Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I've never heard of him. As the Terminator, a cybernetic assassin. That sounds exciting. Sent back into... No, sent back in time from 2029 to...
It.
Well, 1984 to kill Sarah Connor, played by Linda Hamilton, whose unborn son... Oh, she's a slut. Is she? She married? No. Doesn't say she's...
I mean...
She's
really,
not married.
When you think about it, she just met this like sweaty dude and then she fucks him.
Whose unborn son will one day save mankind from extinction by Skynet, a hostile artificial intelligence. Oh, it's like the cars. So it's a car from the future. Okay, and a post-apocalyptic future. Kyle Reese. In brackets, Michael Bay. What does that mean? Fuck's that. This isn't going well. Is a soldier sent back in time?
Everybody knows what the fucking Terminator is. For a sake, do you know we have 100% mailer listenership, aged 34 to 40. They've all seen the Terminator.
Spoiler. Hang on. In time that. Oh, that's a difficult word. The SCREE. NPLA. What? The screen
spelling scrotum.
Screen SCREENPLAY. Screen. Oh, Screenplay.
Yeah,
that's a technical word. What's that about?
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I can't read this jargon. It's created. Oh, I'm a fucking movie critic, not a bloody mechanic. Like, I don't know what these fucking cars are about. The screenplay. Credited to Cameron.
Did you stay up for like 3 weeks working on this bit that you're doing right now? Like, is this the culmination of weeks of like prepping?
No, I didn't. I didn't have time. I just copied and pasted it earlier. I haven't read it. Oh, it's difficult word. I haven't been here with
Is
my
he really
linguist.
struggling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
producer Gail and her.
Just nobody cares who
She
produced
got
this
three
fucking thing.
names. What? Well, co-writer William Wisher Jr. Oh, that's a made-up name.
Uh,
Someone check this. Received an additional dialogue credit. Um,
are you done? Yeah. Are you done? Like you're
that's
rambling
the
on more
first
than I do.
paragraph. There's a second. Shh.
Yeah. Nobody
Okay,
wants to
it's
hear you
finished.
read
You can do it.
Wikipedia.
You can talk now.
Oh, great. Hi.
That went well.
Is my mic on? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We can.
Okay. Perfect. Do you
I'll
think? I
turn it
mean,
off.
this is what the listeners want to know, right? I mean, do you think so? The Terminator, it's the
It's
robot
played. The Terminator is
exoskeleton.
played by Arnold.
Yeah, we don't care. It's not funny. We've done that before. Shut the fuck up, Dan. You're being a cunt.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'm confused.
Arnold
I've lost my
Worcestershire
place now.
Shores.
Hang on, I'll start
Arnold
again.
Worcestershire. Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
Walk. I'm Arnold Worcestershire. What was
As
I
the
saying?
Terminator, a cybernetic assassin.
For fuck's sake! Yes, we've been there. All right.
Oh, just what if we want to edit it?
Producer Eric, turn off his fucking microphone. Tell him to shut the fuck up. Put a tranquilizer dart in his cock.
I just want to get it right. Apparently, this film's good.
Is it though?
Did you watch it?
I did. Yeah. What I'm trying to get at, maybe we'll circle back around to it later.
The intro is over. You may speak now.
Oh, I'm speaking. I know my microphone's on.
Yeah. Did I get? I think I did a good job of that.
A great job, Dan. Yeah, you should be proud of yourself. Do you think the Terminator has a cock and balls? Is what I'm trying to get at. So
he's got a big old dick.
He's got a big old dick. You think? I guess if he's going to infiltrate, You know, the bunkers. The big cock would be important for getting in the door.
Maria Shriver, she wouldn't settle for anything less than a giant fucking cock. And have you seen his Mexican housekeeper? She's not going to settle for second best, would she? You think the one they have in the field?
I don't know what you're talking about. You have to say allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, the son's walking around now, and he's a bodybuilder too. He's got a big old dick too, probably. Is that what you're trying to get at?
What do you think it would have like machinery in the dick, or the dick would just be like a flaccid, like, you know?
I think it'd be a giant hydraulic pump. It's just
short terminated. Yeah,
it was like at the beginning of the film. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
Yeah,
and Maria Shriver will be like, "Fucking hell!" Oh, it'll be like those.
Maria Shriver,
Arnold's former wife, before she found out he was.
Who even knows that? What kind of fucking Woman's Day do you read?
She's one of the Kennedys.
Oh, I don't know.
Shriver Kennedy. It's American royalty, and then he banged the Mexican housekeeper, and then it was all over. Can't recover from that. Apparently, it went like this.
Man, if you've got
satisfaction guaranteed.
If you're listening to this in your car with a subwoofer, that's how you do it.
That's great. Yeah. Is that what you were trying to get at?
I don't know. I was just trying to talk about machine cocks for a while.
So a sex machine from the future.
Cocks, yes.
What if the plot was that Sarah Connor was really ugly and she wasn't going to have the baby John Connor? So they sent a robot porn star from the future to the past to impregnate her.
Knock her up.
And they made it blind because, she's a two-bagger, at least.
So instead of I'll be back, it's like, let us fuck.
Well, after he banged her the first time, he was a bit sick to his stomach. He caught a glimpse of her and he had to go to the bathroom, and he was just like, well, I've got to do it again just to make sure we got a baby in there. So he's like, I'd be back.
Yeah.
And then he threw up in the bathroom.
Let us fuck.
I'd be back. Oh.
Yeah. On your back. Yeah, that's it. On your back.
On your tummy.
Your tummy.
On your tummy.
Get to your tummy. Who's your daddy?
It's a better film. It's a better film.
Yeah. I'm sure it's been made. The Fuckinator or something. Surely.
That's, yes. Yes.
It's worth further investigation. Producer Eric, get onto that. We need to know. Porn parodies. The Terminator.
So none of that actually happened. It was just that a robot comes back to the future. He's got to kill a lady named Sarah Connor, which turned out surprisingly difficult, really. You'd think it would be a bit easy. You know, he's a big guy. He could have just...
I was surprised that there were lots of Sarah Connors. You know, were there 3? And he just got the wrong one first. It's a shame. You know, if he...
Well, yeah, try again. You know, he was working his way through the list. The first one's put up no fight at all.
No.
And that third one was a bit of a survivor, wasn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's convenient that old mate that wanted to fuck his mate's mum from the future got sent back and found her straight away. But I guess he would, because now that I think about it, he was given a photo from John Connor of his mum that he wanted to fuck. So
how do you think that conversation went? When they're sitting there, he goes, "Look, I need someone to go through a time portal back into the 80s and fight a killer robot that you've got PTSD and you're frightened of," and he's like, "Oh, you know, I'd love to, but sounds like it's kind of a one-way mission. I kind of got the whole thing going on here. Here's a photo of my mum here. Anyway, this is a picture of her sitting. I understand you don't want to go back, so you don't,
so have a look at the picture.
Have a look at it." And then he's just like, "Oh,
yeah,
is that your mum?
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Have you got any more pictures? Like any in a swimsuit?"
Well, I just got this picture, and she was a lingerie model.
Just look a little deeper in the drawer.
She was just
got any more pictures?
Well, this is her Playboy spread she did a couple years ago.
Well, I think it's going to be a tough choice, but you don't want to man for the mission.
Well, I know you're frightened of robots, so you don't want to go back.
I will stand tall. I will stand tall and erect for your mum.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you. We know the past. This is a certain death mission, and you're my best friend. I don't want to really send you back here because you're my mate. You know, I don't want to go.
But like Born in the Future.
This is a porno. This is a porno that she did a couple of years ago, just out of high school, really.
Talented actress.
There's about. You can see she's under those 4 guys there. She's in the middle.
Of respect for you, I will go back. Just out of respect, purely.
She won a blowjob competition in 1980. She took on 80, and apparently she could just suck the chrome off a tow bar. But it's a dangerous mission. It's basically
polishing chrome.
Yeah,
there's a sex machine coming back to try and kill you.
Yeah, he's apparently a homosexual rapist, but the word was my mum. She was just the sluttiest bitch around, and she just could fuck like a rabbit. Like she just fuck like a rabbit. It's a dangerous mission. I know you don't want to do it.
If I must.
You can step away from the machine. Step away from the machine. I don't actually want you to go because you're my mate. This is certain. I was going to
I'm naked already.
You just put your clothes back on, please. I don't.
No, I want to go. We've grown up together in this wasteland of a future with robots everywhere trying to kill us. Have you seen pussy? I haven't seen any pussy.
Well, no one's getting any sex.
Is the exhaust hole on the Terminator that I just killed?
Yeah, have you seen the woman in 2029? I know they're pretty ragged looking bunch, and this is a woman that's had a shower recently.
Yeah, and
I can't say that, but yeah, I know what
other woman.
Look, you just get your hand off the button, please, because it's instant death if you go back. You're my best friend. I can't. We'll send Melvin. Okay, it's all right. Are you
Well,
gone?
when I look at you, John Connor, I see the flash of myself in your eye. So I need to do this. Do you think that would
Um,
have been it? Like, do you think they
you,
knew? Do you think John Connor
yeah,
knew
you want to fuck my
that,
mother, don't you? You cunt.
that Reese was his
You just
dad?
want to fuck my mother, don't you? You just want to fuck my mother, you cunt. Get off the
Yeah.
machine. Get off the machine,
What?
you fucking prick.
He couldn't send himself, could he? John Connor. Like, it'd be a weird, fucked up Back to the Future.
What if Kyle Reese was pretending to be Kyle Reese and it was John Connor? He's like, the only way he's going to fuck my mother's me. Get your hands off her, you cunt.
That's it.
Mum, it's me. Mum. What? Yeah, I don't want to tell you that until, yeah. You're pregnant with my baby. You're pregnant with me. Yeah.
It's like a closed loop cycle. Yeah.
And then Sarah writes a letter at the end. She's going, Kyle, your friend John is a sick cunt. He just came back from the present future to fuck me. But I want you to fight him. I want you to come back because
I want your, like, essentially she's made her son, John Connor, as her pimp. So, because John has to send Kyle Reese back.
You think John in the future was like, he was like, okay, it's an all expense holiday back in LA in the 80s. Cocaine fucking everywhere, hot bitches all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just taking like bids on who's going to go back and fuck his mum.
Yeah. Kyle Reese. Winner, chicken dinner.
They're playing bingo. Get back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're improving this movie all the time. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. What was your, do you remember, did you see this first or did you see T2 first? Or
T1. Still T1.
Right. Video store or TV?
Oh, it'd be on video or TV. I can't remember. But I remember the opening, you know, that opening scene in the future and like the hunter killer's going along on his rolling treads and runs over the skull and all that. Yeah. I remember as a kid watching that thinking, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. The special effects are flawless. This is incredible. How did they do it? And then you look at it now.
And get better than this.
Yeah, you look at it now and you're like, wow, it's really shitty kind of models, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's like crap blue screen and behind them. And yeah, look, I think Stan Winston did a good job, but it just looks like a fucking metallic Muppet when it's the they call it an endo or an exoskeleton? I don't remember. It's walking through the factory. It's a bit laughable, really.
Well, it's an exoskeleton when it hasn't got any skin, but then when it's got the skin and stuff, it's just a skeleton, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm still curious about the meaty cock. It must have a little valve in there or something. Just be humanoid.
And Terminator Mexico, whatever that one was called, Terminator Hacienda.
Oh,
wasn't he living with a woman in a shack?
Yeah,
when he was married. So obviously it
growing
pumps.
old.
Didn't he explain how his dick works? That one.
Oh, honestly, I wasn't paying attention, so probably.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, watch that movie and find out how his dick works, so then you can sleep at night.
I'm never watching that Jenna shit again. I think for me, I came backwards. I'm pretty sure I saw T2 first, and then leapt back to this. So it was a bit of a downgrade, if you ask me, because I think T2 is the better overall film.
Yeah.
This has this is the core of the idea. I like it, and they work together. But T2 is definitely, it's a standalone classic. I think T2, you don't need anything else from around it. Though you do need the backstory of this used to be the killer robot, and now it's the protector robot in 2.
Yeah.
So that works well.
Apparently, the original screenplay was that the Terminator has to go back to protect Sarah Connor from a liquid metal Terminator, but they didn't feel like they could do it at the time with their
Oh,
technology.
right.
And watching this
Okay.
movie, you're like,
Didn't know
yeah.
that.
And so they switched it to the Terminator robot is coming back to kill Sarah Connor, and they send a human, and then they could have the love story. And yeah, there you go.
Yeah. What we do need to acknowledge that just I reminded myself there is we do need to take the time to recognize one of the greatest actors of our generation appears in this film. I think he's the only guy to have faced the Terminator, Predator, and Aliens.
Bill Paxton.
Our friend Bill Paxton.
Hmm.
We miss you, buddy.
But Michael Bain faced the Terminator, and he faced the aliens in the abyss and the aliens.
Is he in
It
the
deserves
abyss?
a little clap. He's in the abyss. He's the villain. Yeah.
Yeah, always missing out on the Predator. So he's still alive, so he's still got a chance. If you're listening, Michael, get in on that franchise.
Yeah. Try a bit harder, Michael. Try a bit harder.
He is in he's in Aliens. What are we talking about? Yeah, but he's not in Predator.
He's not in Predator. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
You skipped a beat there.
I did. I had brain fart, but it's all right at my age.
Yeah, we already said it too. That's really weird.
Yeah. Well, you spent the first 10 minutes of this fucking podcast doing some bit about not being able to say Schwarzenegger, and he's your favorite actor of all time.
I don't think you say it that way.
How do you say it then?
Schwarzkopf.
Worcestershire.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, African American.
Conan the Barbarian. Yeah.
No, Arnold Schwarzenegger, African American.
He's the Terminator and Conan, and he's also going to be the fucking governor of California.
I was reading tonight, and I found this interesting. I didn't know this. Arnold was on the set of Conan the Barbarian, and he was being interviewed, and they asked him, "What else are you doing?" And he goes, "Oh, I done some fucking sci-fi thing where I'm a fucking robot from the future. It's a piece of shit."
Oh yeah.
he thought it's a real low budget film. It's going to be released, and if it's a flop, it's not going to hurt my career because no one's going to fucking know it exists. And that was his attitude and the way he was talking about it. And apparently later he saw a early cut of the film, the first 30 minutes, and he went, "Holy shit, this could be something here. Hello, this is fucking exciting." And he totally changed his tune. He said, this could be the big one. Turned out he was right. It's the role he was known for.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess if you think, Arnie, when Arnie passes away, and at the Oscars that year, they run the reel on his life or whatever. It's Terminator, right? That's him. You're not going to say, "Oh, fucking Kindergarten Cop."
You know what would have been good?
What's that?
Arnold Schwarzenegger standing on the Oscars podium roasting Jada Pinkett Smith. And Will Smith says, get your mouth out of get my wife's name out of your motherfucking mouth.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
I was going to say, didn't he punch Will Smith? No, didn't Will Smith punch the dude before saying?
No, he said all that
after.
And then he started walking. And my joke is Will Smith walks up on stage to slap Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Arnold Schwarzenegger just picks him up and fucking breaks his back on the stage. Just go, "Fuck you." That would have been better, wouldn't it?
Single-handed choker hold like Darth Vader lift, and then just power slam him into the ground.
Yeah, there was a reason Will Smith went for Chris Rock.
Well, they would have called Arnie racist if he'd done that, didn't they?
No, they would call him the Terminator. It's like Will Smith, that fucking punk ass bitch, taking on the motherfucking Terminator. Yeah, that would be a better match. If it was like wrestling, you just imagine like Hulk Hogan and everything running from the rings and just out of the wings and just coming on stage and picking up Will Smith and slamming him and
full on body slam, and then standing up on the podium and jumping off, and dropping the elbow.
I must apologize to the audience because I've recently recovered from the most deadly disease known to man, COVID-19. I've got a bit of a
Gayness.
cough still. Yeah, well, COVID AIDS. It's a special form of COVID.
Yeah. Well, it's bum COVID, and it's like bum AIDS. It's the deadliest of all the COVIDs.
Yeah, I got bum COVID versus vagina COVID, which obviously far worse than vagina COVID.
I hope that phrase goes viral. I'd love the world to be saying bum COVID.
Well, wasn't that the monkeypox that was going up?
It's a bit better than COVID-19. What have you got? I've got bum COVID. Yeah.
Basically, the way to avoid bum COVID is don't have group sex with gay men.
We just don't put things in your bum. Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Is it?
3 days in, I got the shakes. I got to do it. And then, 2 days later, bum COVID.
Oh,
this is the best episode we've ever done.
Your work paid you to stay at home with bum COVID, so you're fine.
Yeah, I stayed home with bum COVID. And then I had a couple of relapses, and now I've got a stupid cough that won't go away.
Oh man, don't get what the cat had. 16 weeks bum COVID. Yeah.
Did it? The cat? What?
Cat. Yeah. Cats get long COVID.
What? No, my cat's fine.
All right. Well, if I can just be careful, you're going to give that cat bum COVID.
I just want to remind people we are not medical professionals. It may sound like it.
Facts.
It may sound like it. Okay. I'll restate that. Nothing but facts. You heard it here first.
Nothing but facts. We actually need a disclaimer on this podcast. Producer Eric, can you get on to that?
No lies detected anywhere.
No lies detected. Facts. Yeah.
Nothing but facts. Somehow all of this is related to the Terminator.
Yeah. It's all in the subtext. Yeah.
So you realize that the Terminator came back from the year 2029, so
it's coming.
It's coming. It's the end of the world. We've got our intelligent cars are gonna take over and kill us all.
Yeah.
My Tesla's been looking at me funny. Yeah, it's looking at me funny. Just had an update, and I don't know.
Yeah. Does it sound like Arnold yet?
Yeah. Get in the car. Sit down. Put on your seatbelt.
When you're reversing, I'm going back. Like that. You know?
I go back. Yeah. I drive fine. Changing lane, get out of the way. That's what it does now. So it's we'll see it. We'll give it 6 months, see what it does. Yeah. Yeah. I get in there. I get in the car, and then the screen's like trying to get into like the Pentagon's website, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Don't you mess with me! Don't look away." I said, "Oh, okay."
You just you punch into the GPS. You want to go to the supermarket. It goes, "Get to the supermarket." I said, "Can we go to the supermarket?" "We're going to the military base." Okay. What do I do?
You stop here. I'm going in. I'm going into the military base. You wait here, okay? I'll be back.
I'm here.
I'm going to be back in 40 minutes. Okay?
Aye.
Yeah.
You're doing 100. Slow down. I'm changing lanes.
My left tire is a little bit low.
We are turning left now.
Do you want to stop at the Navy? Have a look at the boats. I'm just looking, just checking a few things out. We stop here for a minute. Don't worry about it, okay? Okay.
He's fucking German now, is he? He's German all along.
Yeah. I'm just logging into your account. I'm going to move some money around, okay? Don't worry about it. Just make some investments. I'm going to need money in the next... I'm going to need a lot more money. are going to need a lot more money in the next 5 years. Okay. All right. So we are just going to make it some few investments for us. Okay.
This is me and Elon Musk. Me and Elon Musk.
Sit in the back seat and be quiet.
Sit in the back and be quiet. We're Germans. Be quiet. We are the worst podcasters.
I'm going to need you to sign these documents.
Sign them. Sign them now.
Sign them now.
Do it. Here's the pen. Here's the pen. Do it now.
What are you waiting for? Come on. What are you waiting for? Come on. It's my car's starting to really scare me. Yeah.
If you've lasted this long into the podcast, please like and subscribe and share with your friends, because it's just more of this dumb shit.
Do it now.
Episodes. Do it. Do it now.
Do it now. You like and subscribe. Kill all your family. I will drop a bomb on your house.
Yes,
what do we normally
off
do?
The rails. We normally double feature it. Let's get on to that. If you went down, if your Schwarzer Tesla took you down to the local Video Easy, and you had Terminator picked out, and you were like, what am I going to watch after this? What's my palate cleanser? What film would you be choosing?
You gotta watch Christine.
Christine?
About an intelligent car that makes decisions for you. And then it kills your enemies one by one.
It sounds a little bit like Hitler. Okay.
You
there in the wheelchair. You will be first for the high jump.
What's a shower?
Okay. My turn with a double feature before we have another lawsuit on our hands.
We'll make some Muslim jokes just to even it out later.
Just to balance it out?
Yeah, just a few Muslim jokes. Everyone likes those.
Allah Akbar and stuff. Fuck, we just got flagged. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. Google alerts going off left and right.
Whoops.
Double
feature?
Do you hear it, Chopper? Fucking hell. Get to the chopper! I'm just going to go with T2, mate. I'm going to be real fucking lazy. You know, watch the Terminator. You might as well watch Terminator 2.
Laziest shit I've ever seen.
Laziest shit ever. But how fucking perfect is it too? You have to admit, if you're going to watch the first one, you're just going to roll on with the story into the second one. I think that's something that we do need to acknowledge. We just need to acknowledge that James Cameron knows how to fucking do a sequel. Would that be fair to say?
Well, there was Alien, and then there was Aliens. He did pretty good.
I think, and that's the superior film. Aliens, okay.
Then he did Terminator, one of the greatest science fiction films of all time, and then he did the sequel to it. Wow.
Well, actually, he did Piranha 2 as well. Let's not forget that. Worthy film.
One of the greatest films ever made as well.
And it inspired Piranha 3DD. So,
incredible
work. Incredible work. Yeah. And I mean,
I think what everyone's wondering, what do the cold-hearted bastards on IMDb think?
Oh, wow. Let's hear it.
Well, actually, just looking at it, I forgot to get the average. Hang on. Everybody just wait a minute. Just hang on. Things on my face. I can't see. I don't
understand why I still come into the studio, Eric. Like, why do we do this? He's so unprofessional. Like, we come in, we've got our scripts, we've got this shit all sorted.
My keyboard's stopped.
Dan's over there just fucking Googling shit. I mean, it's
winging it all the way. He doesn't even
care. You know? I might as well just fucking stay at home.
8.1.
Is that the average?
Yeah, 8.1. That's pretty good. So on IMDb, first review, 10. The best in its genre.
Wow.
Another person said 10. Schwarzenegger's my personal favorite, best action, classic masterpiece of all time. That's barely a sentence. 10, intense, powerful, iconic. And someone else said 10, the Terminator has heart. Cameron might be well advised, less is more, which it's really wonderful that the IMDb is so inclusive and letting retards onto
What?
the website and write reviews to like normal people. Like the
'Cause you said
Terminator, 10
Avatar's
out of 10,
shit.
10 out of 10. Less is more.
All
A
right.
perfect movie, but less is more.
Well,
Right?
he's referring to the fact that he's done made of these big bombastic films that are shit, and the Terminator is real simple, right?
I don't
Like real simple.
maybe say that. How do
I
you know?
fucking hated those blue Smurf movies, man. Jesus Christ, that guy's fucking a whale. You believe
Shut your
that
mouth.
shit? Put that in a
Uh,
film.
it was fucking a whale.
Oh, you know what?
Are
These
you talking
connection
about
chords
my
are.
wife again?
I'm
Oh
talking about
yeah,
Free
well,
Willy.
oh yeah, well they were. They're plugging in and having mind sex
Yeah,
with the whales
yeah.
because
That
that's how
shit's
they had
freaking
sex with
creepy.
the girls, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh, they had
Just
sex with their animals,
they get their little tail thing or their hair thing, and their little fibers come out, and then
and then they plug into trees and just sort of
yeah. They're just
bang
it's
away
those
at
blue
them, and
Smurf
while they're
guys are just
dead.
fucking everything. You know, they're like those monkeys that just fuck everything.
Yeah,
They don't care.
bonobos. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like
that's Avatar. It shouldn't be called Avatar.
yeah.
Smell
You
of the
think that's
water. It
because
should be called
when you're
bonobos.
alive,
Fucking
you can
everything.
chase. When you're alive, you can chase after your horses and things and have mind sex with them. But when you're dead, your next option is a tree because they can't really get away from you. So you can just sort of
Well, that's where the phrase
mind fuck
"get
them.
wood"
When
comes from.
is it really okay?
Yeah,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Like you're in the Wild West and you were lonely. You had to
Mm.
like, you know, find a tree with a hole in it. Fuck it.
While you're dead on the ground, yeah. Okay,
Well, I mean, it's yeah,
I suppose you could do it while you're alive,
makes sense.
but when you're dead, what else are you going to do? So you might as well pass the time somehow.
Yeah.
So that's where the
Well,
term tree hugger comes from, I assume. Yeah.
I'd yeah,
Mm.
yeah. That's what all
Yeah.
hippies do.
Right. Okay, I get it now because that's what
Yeah,
the hippies
that's
in
why
the
they
Avatar.
That's why there's so many protests with people chaining themselves to trees because it's like
Oh,
I fucked that, so please don't cut it down. There will be a river of ejaculate if you cut that trunk.
well, it's like if you cut the tree down while I'm fucking it, you're a cock blocker. So no one wants to do that, do they? So it's
Yeah, that ain't sap that's running out of the tree right now.
well, it's all making sense. Once again, pointless and confused. Nothing but
Just
facts.
nothing but facts.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, we got a minute and a half. What are you gonna rate this son of a bitch?
Oh, look, I'm gonna give it because the next one's better, and I didn't really. It was a bit 80s for me, and there were some letdown bits. It wasn't as good as I remembered it. 7, still a classic, but not A plus.
I'm just gonna say cultural phenomenon. I'm gonna go for a 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just terrific stuff.
Wow.
Mind blowing at the time. Still a good film now.
Owen Wilson. That was my
Great
Owen
moments.
Wilson.
Fuck you, asshole. Yeah, just terrific. I'll be back. Iconic. Come with me if you want to live. And then later in the film, she came with him and she lived.
Ha! Drums.